Unfortunately, we need MAGA and Christian nationalism. In our episode of Dropped Stones that came out today, we're talking about contrast and why it's needed in life. And one of the topics we talked about was this Christian idea of heaven and how it's this perfect utopian, everything's great and wonderful, and just thinking about on that for a little bit. This imagery that we are always taught of what heaven was, what it is, and how it's just going to be perfect. The food's going to be excellent. The music's going to be wonderful. Every interaction is going to be great and lovely. And how dull that would be because there's no contrast. You wouldn't understand the lesser things in life to compare all these great things in life to. And if you don't understand this and everything's that, it's just blah. It's just uniform and there's no excitement, happiness, or anything that can be derived from it because there's nothing to contrast it to. So when we're dealing with stuff in the world today, we need to have MAGA and Christian nationalism around to see the extremes, to see what could be, how bad things could get, how awful things could get for people, to really then appreciate when we're past it and in a proper state, to be able to point out this negative thing and say, this is definitely not what we want. We need to move away from this and get somewhere completely different, far away from it, because it doesn't treat people well. It doesn't accept everyone. It doesn't do things. It's just for the benefit of sole individuals, for certain small groups of people to wield power and be in control at all times. And if we don't have that in our lives, we won't understand that we need to get away from it. And we'll fall into it easily and accept it because we don't have that precaution there. So we need groups like this out here sticking their ugly heads out and really festering to the point. And that's one benefit from this coming around is that everyone feels emboldened in this attitude now and feel like they can act however they want with no repercussions. But the simple truth of the matter is that it's exposing them and showing them what they are. So we know, I know your character. I know who you are. Now I know how to deal with you in the future. I don't have to trust you or give you power or anything like that because I know you'll use it to oppress other individuals. So we need these negative things in our life to really highlight and show the good things that we do have and show us which path we need to go down. We will grow and progress because we have this in our lives at this moment, because we know this isn't right. This isn't where we need to go. We need to have the negative. We need to have contrast in order to grow and prosper.